I am raw to the bone. Sorry I'm late, y'all, but look at me. This is me. Got off my bike. I had a late ride, but I am here. Good morning. Good morning. Let me start y'all off with the positive vibes of the morning because I always say, what is going to be up?
Step one, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do. The aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought and some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Get your coffee, guys. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, y'all. I gotta fight night. Hey. Negative thoughts are poison the ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm out. So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness through my past, man, I take it. Hey, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day. Cause we're gonna rap the
Hey, good morning. Good morning. I just want to take a moment before everyone joins and just say it's my brother's birthday. He's in a Hooskow, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to celebrate his birthday here because I love him. Hey, happy birthday, Tony. You know I love you. Yes, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, a.k.a. Capone, a.k.a. City Boy, to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Damn, how old are you now? Wait, 46? Happy birthday to you. This is for my brother, y'all. He's in a Hooskow in Georgia. Yes, I am not ashamed of that. I live my life out loud, y'all. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to my brother, my big little bro. Hey, that is a celebration of my big brother, little brother, Tony. All right. I celebrate him. If I celebrate him by myself, I will do that. All right. Because that's what family does. Okay, come on. This bike wore me the fuck out today. All right. I think my brother just turned 46 years old. I think, right? 46 years old. You know what's weird about that? Him and my son are only 6 years apart. I feel like feel like my son caught up with my brother and they both caught up with me. When I used to think that I was the big sister, I'm in charge. I'm still in charge. I'm still a big sister. I'm still in charge. But, just looking at these two little snot noses that I used to take care of. All right. Because both of them are my kids. I claim both of them. My brother calls me mama sister or my sister, a combination. Okay. Because I put my bids in on helping to raise him too. Okay. That's what we did. That's what we did. I don't know if we still do that in the Black community. But when I was growing up in a single family household, right, the kids became the mamas because the mamas was outside working. That's what happened. And so, he's like my brother's son. And so he is in the Hooskow in Georgia. We hope that he will be home in 2 years, right? 2 years. This seemed like the longest. When he get 20 years big, good morning, Deb. It's just you. When he has gotten 20 years before, and I feel like the 20 years went by fast. But this last bid he got was 5 years. And I was like, oh my God, this 5 years felt like nothing. Well, for him, it felt like a lot. But for me, it felt like nothing because I've been doing jail bids with my brother, I feel like all my life, right? And so when he got this 5-year jail bid, I was like, okay, this gonna go by fast because we used to do in real time. This shit is going by the slowest, dragging. I feel like he already been in there 5 years. But nope, he been in there close to 3. I think January will be 3, right? And so he's got 2 more years, something like that. I can't keep the fuck up. He's got 2 more years to go. And so I can't wait for him to come home. Hopefully he stay home. I'm just being honest. Because society, they ain't trying to give these felons a second chance. They be lying, saying that they do. And they come out of jail and they try to get their life together. They try to find jobs. They try to do things. And ain't shit out there but a bunch of judgments. And you know what? I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. Because, I love my brother and my son and everything. And all the people that commit crimes that I love. But I'm on the fence. I understand why some people make it hard for you to get jobs or places to live. And then I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm like, well, damn. But then I started to think, because lately I've been thinking about, my future, right? And, the last time I went to Florida, the Uber driver, very nice man. He gave me such great pointers. He was like, listen, you are planning to move to Florida anyway, right? And I say, yes, because my mama is here, right? So she has determined my future dwelling place, right? I have no choice, right? And he said, so if you're going to buy a house in Florida to come down here and live with your mama in about 8-9 years, right? Why not buy the house now, rent it out, and let the house pay for itself while you are preparing to migrate to Florida? And I said, wow, well, we only have 2 people in here, protagonists. And I was like, wow, but thank you. That's a good idea, right? And I started thinking about that and I said, that's a good idea. And then I said, what kind of tenants would I look for to be in my house? Because this is my house. Good morning, Rochelle. Long time no see. This is my house, a house that I am eventually going to live in, right? This is not just a rental property, okay? Who would I allow to rent in my house? So this is the thinking, right? And I automatically said I would hire a management company so that they could do background checks, criminal checks, this, that, and the other thing. And I have to be honest with myself. As a homeowner, right? I'm not a homeowner yet, but as a homeowner, renting out your property is scary. right? And especially when you know that it's not just for investment purposes, that is your ultimate place of residence at some point. And so I asked myself, what would I allow as a tenant? Who would I allow as a tenant? And I'm still trying to answer that. Like, if I got somebody to apply to live in my apartment, my house, and they have a criminal record, right? What do I do? Do I judge them based on the fact that they had a criminal record and not rent my property to them? Or do I deep dive into what the criminal activity was, and then I rent the property based on that? Or do I just give them a second chance? What would y'all do? What would y'all do? Because as a person who has family members with felonies on their record, I feel for them when they go look for jobs and they go look for places to live. I feel for them. And then I ask myself, because we keep saying society this and society that, but we are a part of society, right? We can't say society this and society that and separate ourselves from society. Well, that's my first option, protagonist. That is my first option. Ask my mama. She know that is my first option. Section 8, right? And the reason why, and I had this conversation while I was living in Florida, and I said I would definitely register with Section 8, right? Because if the tenant does not pay their $75 rent, Section 8 is still paying you the money. So if you charge him $2,500 and Section 8 is paying $2,450 a month, and the tenant only has to pay $50, I'm just giving round numbers, right? The tenant only has to pay $50. You know you're getting the bulk of your rent at the end of the month, right? If that motherfucker don't pay their $50 and you report them to Section 8, they will get in trouble with Section 8, right? But the issue isn't the money, right? Because that's guaranteed money. So Section 8 is definitely my primary option. But then the question came to me by somebody in Florida. They were like, have you seen how some of these Section 8 people act? And I was like, yes. Like, I've seen Section 8 people that keep up their property like it's theirs, and I love it. And then I see Section 8 people that just don't give a fuck and fuck your shit up, right? And so it's scary, especially when I'm in another state. And so I got a lot to think about. But protagonist, Section 8 is my first go-to. You know, right? Deb said, Airbnb, you get more than rent. That's true. That's true. I could do that too, hillbilly. Don't think I ain't think about that shit too. Because let me tell you something. I can Airbnb my house for a week for $2,000. The fuck? Somebody renting it is only paying $2,000 a month. But you can rent your house out 3 times in a month and make about $6,000. Hillbilly, you right. You right, hillbilly. You right. So I can actually get a management company that manages the property and do Airbnb. That's another great option. I love that. Deb, you never said one lie. Society is very unforgiving. I would do it case by case, but not just across the board. Right, Deb? Right? Because listen, people like my son, he got his apartment. He never messed up again. He got his job. He never messed up again. He been working. He been paying his rent. So there are case by case situations, right? There are. Listen, when my brother got arrested, his landlord was so cool, right? His landlord was so cool. Good morning, Ansel. It's my brother's birthday, so I'm on the topic of, the criminal justice system and et cetera for now. His landlord was so cool, okay, that he was like, I will hold the apartment in case he comes out in a couple of weeks or whatever the case may be, because the landlord really liked my brother. And he couldn't believe the shit that happened. And so the landlord held the apartment for as long as he could, but then he had to let it go. But that is a person that probably looked at situations case by case. So Deb, yeah, that's another good option. Look at situations case by case, right? But I like that Airbnb shit. But there's a scary part of Airbnb, right? You have people that rent Airbnbs and fucks them completely the fucks up. So I don't know. I got a lot to think about. But guys, today is my brother's birthday. I done sang happy birthday to him before y'all came on. Just in case I got emotional. I didn't want to drag y'all down that line with me because, he's in the Hooskow. And this is a birthday that I can't celebrate with him person to person. All I could do is wait to talk to him until he calls me and wish him a happy birthday. And hopefully, he's getting all these birthday blessings from me from a distance, because he know I love that little motherfucker. He ain't little, but I call him my big little brother because he bigger than me, but he younger than me. I love you, Tony. I do. Y'all would think I only have one brother, but shit, I swear that's the one brother that gives a fuck about me. Not that the other three don't give a fuck about me, but you know what I'm saying. Tony is the brother that watches over his sister no matter what. He doesn't look for me to watch over him. He kind of watches over me, even in the Hooskow. And I like that. Good morning, Angel. Angel says, screen your applications. It's on you. If you rent your property out to some shitty Section 8 tenants, and as long as you have just that one residence, you can legally discriminate based on certain things. Oh, well, Angel, I know who the fuck to talk to when I get my house. I know who to talk to when I get my damn house in Florida. Shit. Damn it. And the crazy thing is, not crazy, but I'm looking for a mother-daughter house because I love my mama and she loved me too, right? But I feel like we still need our separate places because, I feel like we still need our separate places. So I want a mother-daughter house where she got her own. She talking about, no, they got houses with, the house has 2 master bedrooms. I said, no, I'm talking mother-daughter house. You go through your own front door. There's a whole wall that separates us. You could sleep in my house every night. I could come and sleep in your house too. But I want the option of going through 2 separate doors, because when I want to have company and shit and I want to have a party and you don't want to be bothered, you could go home. Or when your friends come and visit you and I don't feel like talking to them, I could go home, right? And we still in the same house, but I want a mother-daughter house. So I will bust an old ass house down and have them build a mother-daughter house, all right? Thank you, Ansel. I appreciate that. He's giving out hugs. I love it. Yes. Happy Freestyle Friday, Cheryl. Good morning. And so, listen, y'all, if you saw my guest room right now, oh my God, motherfuckers, I thought I had another week before Texas. Yo, Deb, I'm coming to Texas on Thursday. I thought I had a whole nother week. Oh my God, I'm in panic mode. I'm still organizing the shit that I need to mail out. I got to mail this shit out tomorrow, Deb. I got to mail this shit out tomorrow because I got to focus on packing my suitcase. I am so behind schedule. I'm normally more prepared than this. If I told y'all my suitcase from Florida was still packed, would y'all judge me? All the clothes in my suitcase from Florida are clean because my mama always washed my clothes before I leave. But they're still packed in the suitcase. So now I have to open up the Florida suitcase, unpack that shit, right? Not that I'm taking any of those summer clothes with me because Texas is 60s and 70s. Then I have to pack my other suitcase. Oh my God, I only got 5 days, right? Because we are going to be in Houston. The itinerary is in Discord. I don't want to hear no bullshit about y'all don't know what we doing. Y'all don't know what date we doing it. The only thing I want to hear is we don't have the address to happy hour. We don't have the address to Deb's house. But all of you guys are in Discord, right? And so keep your eye on Discord. I will be posting updates in Discord on the travel channel, right? We will provide you guys with the locations to meet us at for happy hour on Thursday. Okay. We will provide you with the address for the pajama party because Cheryl Lee, you are coming to the pajama party on Thursday night. Don't play with me. So pack your pajamas. Okay. Funny pajamas would be cute. Pack some cute pajamas. You know, nothing sexy, right? Because we're going to leave the sexy shit to Coffee with Friends after dark. PJ night with the ladies is going to be fun, comfortable. All right. You know, when I get there, maybe, well, does Peanut drive? I need to get there and go to the store. We need to prepare for pajama night. We need to go get some bubbly. We need to get something cute to make some cute little drinks for us. We need to have some snacks like chicken wings or something, because y'all know chicken wings are my love language. Chicken wings and chips and shit. We need to have, we're going to have a pajama party. Okay. All right. And so we will be communicating in Discord. So don't tell me you don't know what's going on. The agenda is out there. Okay. Addresses will follow. The only address we provided so far is the Galveston Arts Center, where we're going to be doing a wine tasting on November 18th. We still owe you the address to the beach house, and we owe you the address to the happy hour and the pajama jam. You heard me while you in the back. I got a big mouth. Wait till I get to Houston. Y'all talk about everything is big in Houston. My little 5'2" got a loud ass mouth. The fuck? I'm loud. No, Ghost. I don't care. You gonna be the only guy. I don't give a fucks. Okay? You gonna be the only guy. I don't give a fucks. But Ghost, Knowledge said he was gonna pop by. So I don't know if he is or he isn't, but that's okay. You be the only guy. Your ass is a part of Coffee with Friends. We can't help it if the other men are not coming. Fuck. Invite some of your friends, but oh, yeah, you gonna be the only guy. But Knowledge said the other day that he was gonna come by. So I don't know if he's gonna come by the beach house or if he's just gonna come by, you know, on Sunday, or I don't know. But he said he was going to come by, so I don't know if Knowledge has the details of. I did post the itinerary in Discord, so he should have it. Oh yeah, what about Smokey? Thank you, Deb. I forgot about Smokey. So Knowledge, Smokey, and Ghost, that's 3 men. We need some men, y'all. These games, listen, the women can't win all the prizes because some of the prizes are men-based, but I don't care. You get whatever prize you get. If it's a man prize, you either use it or give it to your mans. We're going to have a good time. All right. So, oh my God, Houston is right around the corner, y'all. Oh my God. All right. So I'm going to ship the shit out. Debbie, I got the address you sent me. So I'm going to be busy today getting that shit together. I need to get a box, pack the shit in it, and send it off, right? Or it might come in 2 packages because I don't have a box. Okay, Ghost. Understood. Oh, military is a good option too. Yes, great question, Deb. Shirley, what day are you arriving in Houston? I hope Thursday, because aren't you coming to the pajama party? Good morning, Pat. Shirley, you may as well just come over and spend the night with us. I know it's not my house. I'm just saying. We leaving for Galveston on Wednesday. Shirley, you coming to the pajama party, right? You coming to the pajama party, right? And are you leaving with us after that to Galveston or what? What's going on? Because I want to know. I'm just hitching rides with whomever, sleeping on whomever's house couch, what the fuck ever. I smell good. Yes, happy Veterans Day. I was so busy celebrating my brother's birthday, I forgot about that. But yes, happy Veterans Day to all the veterans, including y'all. Yes, y'all, thank you for your service. Yes. Shirley, I love you. This is why I fucking love you. All right. She says she is 10 toes down. She's here for all the shits. All right. You here for all the shits. You see, y'all, I'm still sweaty. That bike been wearing my fucking ass out. I've been riding that bike feverishly. And I want to say, I love that bike. I do. All right, let's read the positive thought for today. Because, listen, I have a busy weekend. I really got to pack this weekend. I want my suitcase fucking packed this weekend. I want my packages sent out this weekend. And let me tell y'all something. All the activities we're doing, I'm wearing my cowboy boots, right? I'm packing my sneakers. The only reason I'm packing my little sandals, my little beach chacos, is because I want something comfortable to play in on the sand, right? Because we're going to have games that's going to be on the beach, right? We're not there to swim and shit like that. If you want to go fucking swim, go ahead. But we are going to be using the sand as our basis for the games because, falling, flipping, whatever the case may be. Okay, so make sure you bring comfortable beach shoes or go barefoot. It's up to you, right? But we are playing games. I don't want to hear nobody say they don't have no beach shoes or the sand is what the fuck ever. They don't want their feet touching the sand. Get you some beach sneakers, some beach socks, whatever the fuck you got to do. Make sure you got some beach feet wear, okay? Because we are playing games on the beach, period, all right? No quitters, no slackers, all right? So I will be bringing my sneakers, my cowboy boots, and my little sandals for the beach and my flip-flops to walk around the house with. That's the fuck it. If we going out to drink and party, I'm wearing my cowboy boots because I'm in Texas. I'm not trying to dress the fuck up above and beyond that. Judge me if you want to. All right. So I just told y'all what my footwear is going to be. Should I prepare for anything else? Am I missing anything in Texas? Is there something else specific I should pack? I know I need to pack hoodies and I need to pack clothes like t-shirts and shit for when it's a little bit warm outside. Anything else? Nothing? All right. Good. All right. So I'm going to make sure my suitcase is packed by this weekend. Okay, good, Ghost. Good. 70s is good because 70s is not hot. Got a good breeze. We're going to have a good time. I like it. All right, so I can't wait to see you motherfuckers. I met Fancy and Deb, but I still can't wait to see them motherfuckers. I love them. And wait till I see Ghost. I'm going to give his ass a big old bear hug. Squeeze the fucks out of him. Wait till I see you, Ghost. Wait till I see you. Good morning, Valerie. Well, good. Let it rain this week, Deb. Shit. Let it rain this week. The fuck? Let it rain this week. And Ghost, I can't wait to see you because I cannot believe how tall you are. I'm going to hug the fuck out of your stomach. I am, because that's all I'm going to be able to reach. All right, let's read today's positive message. I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited that I'm going to get to meet y'all. And then I got to get my ass up to Buffalo. But see, Buffalo, you know, I can go to Buffalo anytime, right? So, you know, Valerie, when am I coming to Buffalo? I might have to come to Buffalo. I don't know, because they getting ready to get snowed in. So I gotta figure out when I'm gonna get to Nakia, why are you laughing? Good morning, boo. Why are you laughing? Because I said I'm only gonna be able to hug Ghost stomach. It's true though. It's true. Valerie, I don't want to come in the snow. God damn it. I would get to wear my fur coat though. I never get to wear my furs because I I don't go outside here when it's cold. I'll be like, no. But if I come to Buffalo, I could pull out my fur coat because it be fucking cold there for no reason. Oh, it's hilarious. Nakia, you know I'm short. You know I'm short. And I love hugging men's bellies. I do. I love when a man is taller than me and I just walk up to them and hug and put my head on their belly. That shit is fire. I love being a little bit. I love being a little bit. Yeah, because bitch, I have to move in your house. We get snowed in. We be living together. We'll be living together. 6'3". Okay, Ghost, I'm 5'2". Did he say he only 6'3"? I'm 5'2". Hello? Okay. I like putting my head on men's stomachs. If I hug you and my face is next to yours, I'm not going to date you. I know I shouldn't be like that, but I'm telling you, when guys be talking to me, I'll be like, why is always the guys I don't want to talk to me? Like, you see I'm 5'2". If you look at me in my face, man, no, I don't want to do it. And I know people are like, Robin, you should not be like that. You shouldn't judge. You talk about not judging. I'm not judging him. I'm not judging him for being short. I just don't want it. I have trauma. When I dated a guy who was a little bit taller than me, he got beat up in the movie theater. I cannot do it anymore. I need my man to look like he could protect me. I don't know if he can, but I need to start out the box with him looking like he could protect me. And when I go roll up to him, I want him to hold me like, you know, like that weighted blanket that motherfuckers buy for the anxieties. I need my man to be like a weighted blanket. Fuck that. I'm just saying. Oh, and baby, first of all, we're not going to we're going to take Raw to Turkey Leg Hut. Is it going to be good? Because they say Turkey Leg Hut don't be as good, but I want to bite it. Listen, Nakia, I know there's some tall ones that can't fight because the circle fuck hoe and the guy that the circle fuck hoe fuck the guy's wife. Both of these motherfuckers are tall and they ain't never fought. And I'm like, he fucked your wife and you ain't fuck him up? What's wrong with y'all tall motherfuckers? Y'all can't do shit? I know, but still I need them to look like they can fight. The fuck? Well, let's start out the box with them having something. The fuck? Yeah, Angel. Buffalo storms are no fucking joke. When I was going to Buffalo, I was seeing a girl out there in Buffalo, right? But y'all already know that, right? You know, it's so funny because Kia, I was talking to Nakia the other day, and she was like, bitch, you ain't tell me you used to see a girl in Buffalo. I was like, what? I live my life out loud because I feel like, who the fuck gonna check me, boo? I remember when my family asked me, you keep going out to Buffalo? Yes, I'm going to see a girl. You want to know if I'm sleeping with her? Yes. They looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, So I could have sworn Nakia knew, because Nakia the other day was like, bitch, I've known you forever. Because we were talking about some other shit that I had done. And she was like, yeah, I remember. And I was like, damn, you've been around a long fucking time. That was 13 years ago. But she didn't know that I was going to Buffalo to see a girl. But I did. I don't know where you were then. You know, Nakia, you move out the state sometime, back in the state, out the state, in the state, eeny, meeny, miny, the fuck, mo. You probably was out of the state at that point. Okay. But when I was traveling to Buffalo, I was in Buffalo a couple of good fucking times with that snow, y'all. And I was like, And that's why I knew that I wasn't going to maintain that relationship, because I think you were. I knew I wasn't going to maintain that relationship because who the fuck is moving to Buffalo? I couldn't do it because I'm a beach baby. I'm not even trying to live here in New Jersey, never the fucking mind Buffalo. So I was like, this not going to work for me because I'm Florida bound. And if you're not Florida bound, we can't be together. You know? So I'm scared of Buffalo too, Angel. Wait, Ghost, you said so Kenya got you by an inch. Y'all so small. How tall is Kenya? 5'3"? I've met Kenya. Kenya look like she my height. Is she taller than me? I could swear me and Kenya were the same height. Don't fucking play with me. Kenya didn't look taller than me. Is she an inch taller than me? Oh, y'all talking about the Keke Palmer shit? Oh, let me read these positive thoughts before we get into Keke Palmer, because I woke up this morning and my whole tongue fell out of my mouth. Okay, she an inch taller than me. Y'all could kiss my ass. All right, November 10th. November is the month of service. We're going to get these positive vibes out because we need it to start our day. And then we're going to get into Keke Palmer. This is why I tell y'all motherfuckers, stop looking at these social media relationships. Talk about I want one. Do you? All right, November 10th. The greatest service I could offer is being a light on the path. Until today, Ayan Lavanzan. At night, the ocean can be huge, can be a huge, dark, scary place. When riding on the seas, you can never know for sure if the water is calm or turbulent. Come on in the fuck in here. Hey, sexy.
Hello.
Yes.
So I just popped on to say happy Friday. Huh?
Let me finish reading the positive thought and then you can tell me that. Okay. All right. Sorry. I had to bring you in though because your hair looks sexy. All right. You never know if you will drift off course or run aground. That is why there are lighthouses. When ships lose their way, they are guided by the lighthouse. When there is trouble or danger at sea, you can seek refuge by the light of the lighthouse. In the midst of a storm, the lighthouse will always guide the ship safely to shore. Best of all, there is always someone in the lighthouse. Be a lighthouse. Let your life be a shining symbol for others. Let everything you do be in service to someone. Stand tall in the knowledge of who you are. Stand proudly in the midst of difficult times. Be aware that who you are and what you have to offer can be a beacon to some lost soul. Be a lighthouse keeper. Be on the lookout for lost souls. Be alert to those who may be in need and have nowhere to go or no way to get there. Be a lighthouse to a child. Guide a child. Protect a child. You don't have to say much. Just let the child know that you are there should a need arise. Be a lighthouse to an elder. Someone who has traveled the sea of life but now needs a little warmth and comfort. Perhaps a cup of tea or some interesting conversation. Be a lighthouse to a young man or a woman who has lost their footing or maybe losing their direction in life. Remember, no matter what condition a windblown sailor reaches, the lighthouse in, the keeper is always welcoming. The keeper always encourages. The keeper always has something on hand or knows what to do to get you up and sailing again. Until today, you may have been wondering how you can be of greater service to your family, your community, or the world. Just for today, be the keeper of the lighthouse. Today, I am devoted to shining the light of compassionate support and services on those who may be in need. Wow.
This is my month.
This is your month?
Yeah. I naturally feel that I am always in service to others.
What kind of service? Where do you volunteer your time? Or what kind of things do you do?
I just it's not anything specific. I'm just always there. If for instance, and this is a really shallow type of example, but at a party, big party, a couple of friends were throwing it. It's a little disorganized. People were getting hungry. The food wasn't out yet. And I just, popped in, took off my jacket. Hey, what can I do? How can I help you?
Mm-hmm. That's being a lighthouse.
Got everything out, and my one friend, Maureen, was so happy. Like, I'm like, girl, I just put some plates out and, cut up some stromboli. It's no big deal, but she was like, no, she goes, that was huge for me.
I love that.
But it's just whatever. It's just stuff like that. I will just, if I see somebody that is stressed, pressed, in crisis, I stop and I reach out.
Yeah. I love
What do you need? How can I help you?
Yeah, I love that. One of the things that I think that I do is, I think that I move as a lighthouse naturally because acts of service is something, it's one of my love languages, and I love to help, to give, to be there. And one of the things that I do, and it's almost a detriment to myself sometimes, because sometimes when you're a lighthouse, your light is constantly burning, but sometimes you forget to shine that light on yourself. And so I'm trying to find that balance, because what I do is I hate to see people in, like you said, stressed or whatever. And I extend myself. So like I find that people attach themselves to me because I make myself available. I'm the person that can sit on a video call with you. If you are going through something, I am that person, as tired as I am, and I don't like being on the phone. I am not a phone person because I work all day on the fucking phone. But if you call me and you video me, and I know it's because you need either just to see somebody or just talk to somebody or have some company, I will lay there, doze off on you, but I'm there, right? And I guess that's like a lighthouse, right? You're there when someone is lost, you're just there, right? And a lot of times I don't even be saying anything in certain situations. I'm just there.
And that's frankly, I think, what most people need.
Yeah.
Is just someone to hear them, right? I think we've had this conversation in a way, like it's kind of gone around this particular thing, but sometimes people don't need a solution.
Mm-hmm.
They just need someone to listen to them so that they can voice it, they can get it out. And I think sometimes the best way, at least for me, in what I've seen, is to, just be there, be quiet, and when they ask you a question, answer, right? But other than that, don't inject your own, anecdotes to say, hey, I can relate to you. They don't want someone to relate. They want someone to be there. And that's, I think,
Yes,
important.
that's him. That's why I say he looking sexy.
So I just popped on actually to say happy Friday to everybody. I hope everyone is great. And would you hire me? Because I have an interview in an hour. Do I look good? Do I look presentable? I have a jacket behind me.
Yes. What's the job for? Security, security, risk management.
Yeah, it's risk management. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Operational risk.
Operational risk. All right.
Yeah.
And so, is this full-time FTE or consultant?
FTE in New York.
In New York? Is it
Yeah.
hybrid or?
Yeah, it's hybrid. It's 2
Hybrid.
days in for now. It's 2 days in, 3 days home.
Yeah, a lot of jobs are doing hybrid now, not by choice, but because the governors are mandating that corporations are bringing heads into the office at least 2 days a week because the economy is being impacted because most people are working from home and small businesses are suffering. And so what they're doing at my job and at plenty of other corporations, right? Some corporations are even worse. All right. What they're doing is they monitor our cards, like we swipe in.
Yeah.
And so it's gotten to the point where even when if you know how somebody swipes in and you just go in the door behind them, we're not supposed to piggyback behind people. That's a security.
That's right. It's a risk. Yep.
Right. It's a risk. But people do it anyway. But now what they've done with the card reader is even before when you hit it, it would just pick up your card even if the door was open.
Yeah.
Now you got to wait for the door to close and then hit your card. So everybody's out in the hallway waiting for the person to go in, the door to close, use their card to go in.
Oh my God.
Yes, because
that's a nightmare.
It is. And if you have not been in the office, they are emailing you directly. Like senior management is emailing you and putting your manager on the email and say you have not been in the office, and it will affect your review.
Yeah.
Your raise, your bonus, everything. And so it's that bad and it's not that the companies are being assholes. It's because for the state of New Jersey, for example, Newark, these companies were given discounts, incentives to move into the Newark area, right? And they sign like these contracts that they have to live up to within 10 years, 20 years, whatever the length of the contract is, right? So when COVID hit and we weren't coming into the building and stuff like that, that was fine. But once the world opened up, these companies had to go back to meeting those contractual agreements in that contract, right? And so now, these reports are being run because these companies have to report this to the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And so a lot of the jobs are hybrid now. So, people's looking for remote jobs. And if you happen to be wondering why a lot more jobs are saying hybrid, 2 days in the office, it's because it's bigger than the corporation itself. The corporation gets penalized if, they're not meeting contractual obligation. And so,
I can tell you one thing, and Juanita just said, is this the job that you really want?
Oh,
I'm not going to say it's the job that I really want. I'm going to say it's the job that I really need. And here's why. I need to get out of my house. I don't leave my house. I need to be around people. It is so important for my mental health to be a part of society. And working from home now, I've been here since March 2020. It's time. I need to get out. I can't do this anymore.
The reason I started Coffee with Friends, I was losing my fucking mind. My anxieties were going crazy during COVID. And when they told us to start coming back in the office, I'm gonna tell you, Rich, I wasn't upset. Because I go to the corner, catch a bus, and my bus drops me right to my building in Newark Penn. My building is connected to Newark Penn Station. And so it's an easy commute for me. And it's 2 days of talking to other people.
And it's exhausting.
I mean, whoever thought I would have been excited about going into the office? I'm really disappointed somewhat because I promised my coworkers next Thursday, I would come into the office because they're celebrating, what is it, Diwali, the Indian holiday?
Diwali, yeah.
Right? And so they're coming in, they're bringing food and they're going to be dressed up. And I was like, I'm coming. And then I get home last night and I realized Thursday is the day I'm leaving for Houston.
Oh, no.
I know. So I'm going to miss the Diwali celebration at my job. And I was looking so forward to that. you know. And so, that's why I was saying earlier, people really celebrate, think working from home is great, and it is. But let me tell you, when you work from home year after year after year after year after year, you be like, can I just go in the office and talk to somebody?
Exactly.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy.
And this, now I can relate. This working from home stuff has given me a better relation to stay at home moms, right? Because people think stay at home moms got it easy, but who the fuck want to be talking to kids
No.
24/7?
I mean, all I do is talk to my dogs, and it's enough for me. I can't.
Right?
I
Exactly.
cannot.
All right, so wait, Keke Palmer, what the fuck happened? I woke up this morning. Now, Keke Palmer been in business 20 years or more. Never had no social media outcries until her and this man got together, Darius. So I wake up this morning and I see Keke Palmer's mother on social media. I never seen that lady before in my life. On social media talking about her daughter is being abused by this man, Darius, the one she just had the baby by. Now, I did see a report yesterday saying that she allegedly has filed for sole custody of their child. And then this morning I saw the home videos released of him beating her up. And I'm like, what? Like, who released the security footage from Kiki's house? This is crazy.
Who's this person? I'm sorry, I'm white.
Keke Palmer. Not if you white. You know her. Aquila and the Bee. Did you see that movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh God, Keke Palmer.
So she's an actress?
Yes, you know.
Okay.
You know her. You know her. Oh, I didn't mean to show that. You know her. You know her. But the thing is she's the one that went to the Usher concert and her boyfriend got all upset with her and it was all over social media because she was rubbing up on Usher after having the baby. You know her by face, Rich.
I'm looking her up now.
Yeah, look her up.
Oh yeah, I know her.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Right? Because she's been around a while. She's been acting from a young kid. And so I don't know what's happening there, but I'm saying this is a perfect example of stop glorifying these social media relationships. Okay. This is a perfect example of that. They have the same problems as regular people. Money doesn't change that.
Right. Exactly. Money doesn't change anything.
Hey, Johnny, we've been missing you and praying for you. You said, I wish I could stay home. I love people, but I'm not sure I like them that much. Angel said, I don't even know how to get dressed for work. Well, you see how I go to work. I don't think that I'm corporate attired at all. Like I go to work wearing anything. And when the funny thing is the other day when I went to work, one of the guys got in the elevator and he looked at me and he was like, them damn boots. I was like, I never had so many men compliment my shoes as I've had lately at work. I'm like, oh God, they must be tired of working from home too and glad to see people dressed up.
I mean, those foot fetishes came out.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But I don't dress corporate. I kind of dress, I don't know. I have my own thing. I just go in the office. Nobody dress corporate anymore. These guys wear jeans and those casual looking sneakers.
Well, you work with devs a lot.
I'm in app dev.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they're a whole other breed.
Yeah, and infrastructure too. I was in infrastructure most of my career. They stopped dressing up too, but when you work with the business, that's different. Yeah. Do you work with the business a lot, Rich, or operational? Yeah, risk management. You work with the business. You work with audit.
Yeah, I'm always talking to the business.
Yeah.
I don't talk to.
You don't talk to infrastructure teams.
I don't talk to IT much.
No.
Only when.
Well, you do when we do our disaster recovery shit. You give us all of our the risk management team jumps on and be like, y'all fucked up. Get this together. Give vulnerabilities. We'd be like, oh.
Well, we're second line, right? So second line of defense for people who don't speak the language. And that is just we are there to provide governance, right? So if your procedures say that you do one thing and you're not doing that thing, then we tell you.
Yeah.
Right. Because most likely that's a control that's in place to cover a risk that was identified at some point, and they just got to make sure that you're doing it. And it's so when you do get audited, it's not as bad.
Yeah.
They're not finding things, and if you get audited and it's really bad, then it looks bad on
operational risk management because
me,
you're doing your job.
because I fucked up
You
somewhere.
You're supposed to be catching it. Cena said, I'm a giver. I had an elderly cashier who used a broken magnifying glass to see receipt. I went back a week later and gifted her a necklace with a magnifying glass to make her job easy. She cried. Wow, Cena. I love that. See, that's the little things. Val said, I love dressing. So I go into work. I get to wear all of my clothes, but it keeps me active. I get my steps in. I'm moving around. That's the other thing. You're moving around. That's why I started riding my bike, because sitting in the house, the gym's closed due to COVID. I couldn't go to New York Sports Club. I couldn't do anything. And you're just sitting. You're just sitting. So I love that for you. I Am Jacinta says, this is exactly why you can't date down, Keke Palmer. You know, I didn't even know her boyfriend was the brother of the guy who played in Insecure. Because he jumped on the mama's post this morning. Keke Mama said the dude have been abusing her for a while now. If that's the case, she said that he's been abusing her for over a year. And the baby is only 8 months old. So what happened? So she was being abused before she got pregnant. And during the pregnancy.
And this is okay with people? Like, people are just, this is what I don't understand. Like, you're literally hearing about someone being physically abused, right? But everyone's just like, oh, that's cool. You know, let's talk about it.
I don't know. And then somebody commented on the post, and they said, you know, a whole serious post is going on showing camera footage of this man abusing Keke. And someone commented and said, why is Keke living in the Aquila in the B house? I fucking died. Y'all can't take shit serious. Because my house wasn't big and lavish, and it looked like the little house from the movie Aquila and the Bee. They were like, why is Keke Palmer living in Aquila and the Bee house? That house is probably sitting on some expensive property. Y'all need to stop it.
Right.
Zen said, Angel, I swear I had to make an executive decision, get out, started just going out places. So your current job.
Yes.
Are you going to be sad to leave it?
Yeah. I feel like I'm making a really big impact there, but at the same time, lot
looking to hire FTE there.
What's that?
They're not looking to hire you on board.
No. No, they're laying people off right now.
Yep.
So. But yeah, it's just
See, it's the hair. I'm telling you, this is fucking crazy.
So, I mean, does it look good enough for the interview? It looks
Obviously,
okay.
we're all loving it. Everybody coming on here talking about, I love it. Yes, it's way good for the interview. It's good for a lot of things. Just say it.
Killing me. Hell, we talking about? Oh, yeah. I just feel like they're not. They're very slow to do anything. So it's like they complain, they say they want things, you bring solutions to them, and they just, they just kind of say, yeah, we need that, and then nothing changes.
Is it because of money? Because I know that
I think it's the top. It's management. Our
company is going through. I mean, so let me tell you, if they ask us to squeeze out any more cost savings, I'm like gonna fucking die. Like, I don't. It's like a nightmare. Like, what's going on with these companies. And someone said to me last night, what do you think is happening? Do you think our company is going to sell? I said, no. I said, every company is going through this. A friend of mine just got told that December is their last day. You know, in December is their last day. Or do you understand what's going on in the world? We're having wars. The economy is fucked up. This is not just an impact in corporate America. This is an impact from everything that's going on in the world today. Okay. It's crazy. Okay. It's crazy. And so for those that have employment, it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Okay. For every time we go through a layoff in my company, I'll be glad I made it through. Like it's stressful. It really is stressful. But if they lay me off, I'm telling y'all right the fuck now, I'm packing up this expensive ass apartment and I'm hiking my ass to Florida, and I will take a pay cut and work in Florida and scratch my ass on the fucking beach, because I am sick of the hustle and bustle of New York and New Jersey. Like, the rent is absolutely too fucking high. I can't even afford to buy one of these old raggedy houses in Bergen County because it's Bergen County and they want to charge a whole lot of fucking money for air conditions hanging, leaning out the window. No! Because you got to go in there and spend an extra 15, 20,000 to run HVAC, to have central air. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
I mean, but you know, some people just make it work with what they got. So, you know, maybe you have an upgraded kitchen, but you have window units for your air conditioning.
No, I that's good. And if I wasn't on the countdown to retirement, that might have been something that I want to do. But me looking at 8 or 9 more years retiring, do I want to have the hustle and bustle of a single family house here in Bergen County where I have to keep putting work into? Or, you know, I know ultimately I'm going to Florida. Why don't I just invest the time there? That's all I'm saying. I don't know.
Why not buy try to find things to buy in Florida as income properties?
Well, that's what earlier before you came on, I was saying that the Uber driver, the last time I was in Florida, he had put a bug in my ear, and he was like, are you gonna, you know, move to Florida? And I was like, yeah, you know, in some years. And he said, so why don't you just buy a property and rent it out and let it pay for itself until you get here? We were talking about that earlier, and I was saying, as I was wishing my brother happy birthday, and I was saying I feel bad for, you know, felons and of that nature, because here I am wanting to invest in a house in Florida and thinking about renting it out. How do I choose who will live in it, right? We were talking about that. Like, do I give felons a second chance? Do I go Section 8? Do I do what? So these are things that I'm starting to think about now. And Angel was like, bitch, I've been in this business 18 years. If you only owe one property, you can do what you want. I was like, I'm gonna have to call you and get the rules and see what's going on. But, you know, my fear is I don't want to get a trash tenant.
That's always a gamble, right? You have to. You either get someone to handle that for you, like a
I will. I'll get like a management company, because I don't live there, right? So I'll need someone. And then Hillbilly said Airbnb it.
Oh, damn it.
That's another good option. So, you know, I'll see, but I'm definitely going to have a management company deal with whatever it is, because
be careful with Airbnb, because now those people are crazy. They
go
there and they squat.
Yep.
And they're
that part. We didn't talk about that part. You're right, Zen. We talked about them trashing the house, but you're right. They do squat, and you wind up having to go through an eviction process with them motherfuckers too.
And there's that woman that's out in California. She's now, I think, there over a year, not paying anything.
Not paying.
This guy feels like he's trapped in his house because he's afraid of what she'll do.
Yep. She lives in the house with him. She's
in a separate building out in the backyard.
Oh, well, there's 2 cases then.
Oh, okay.
And there's another case where this woman Airbnb'd a room in her house,
and
the lady never left. And she's been going back and forth to court, and she was videotaping it, and the lady was walking back and forth saying, you can videotape me as much as you want, I'm not leaving. She had a whole eviction case, and this is her house.
Wow.
And this lady never left. She's getting mail there and everything. That's the other thing. People think that I'm a bitch. When my ex moved, people didn't understand why I made a big deal about him changing his address. Fuck that shit. You don't live here, right? And so every time a piece of mail of his came here, I took a pen and I wrote in big letters, "Do not live here." And I put it downstairs and I would call him and be like, "Change your address." And he's like, "Why are you making a big deal?" Because motherfuckers, when they get mail to your house, they can claim squatters' rights. They can claim that they live there. Okay? And I took his name off the lease immediately. I started writing "do not live here" on the thing. I'm not fucking the fuck playing. People get mail at your house. They can be careful with that, y'all.
Yeah.
Be careful with that. All right. The parents actually let him put his hands on their daughter more than once. Juanita, yes. She's been getting abused. The mother said in her own words on social media, y'all can go out there and find it. The mama said this has been going on for over a year. So it's not that her parents didn't do anything about it, but think about it. If you're an adult, how many times have we talked on here about adults in abusive relationships? And when you interject, they be like, "Mind your business. Get the fuck out of here. That's my man." You don't know. Maybe Keke Palmer was like, "Leave us alone." We don't know. The mother, we immediately assume that the family members are doing nothing about it. But I've been in situations where motherfuckers been abused. I've had a good friend. And she kept going back to her husband no matter what I said. So I was like, "Go the fuck on. When he knock you upside your head again, don't fucking call me because you stressing me." I'm just saying. We came
That
out
stuff gets me pressed.
Didn't do anything, huh?
That stuff, that's what gets me pressed, is when people know they're in a terrible situation, but do nothing about it. But I think if I were to put myself in their shoes, if I don't even know if I could, but I might be afraid of either being in a worse situation or, maybe I just have such deep feelings for that person that I'm hopeful they're going to change. Right?
Yep. Well, Ghost, I mean, we can't answer that, right? But I want to say this. I want to say that some people suffer with low self-esteem. Maybe, I've never been in a physically abusive relationship, so I can't say I can identify mentally with what that is. I've been in emotional abusive relationships. And sometimes, I would imagine maybe her self-esteem was tapped into, and her going to the Usher concert made her feel like herself again. Who knows, right? That was probably her living a life of normalcy for a minute, I don't know. I can't really answer that. Yeah, Juanita, we say that, right? We say that. But like I said, I had a girlfriend and she got mad at family members for trying to address the situation about her being abused. And it caused her to stop talking to some of her family members. See, some situations, family members do try to get involved. And if the woman that's being abused or the man that's being abused is not ready to leave the relationship, it can cause relationship issues with them and their family members. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes these people side with their abusers. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know. It's almost like when men act raggedy, the first thing they say is they were raised wrong by their mama. Why? Why do y'all automatically assume that? Like, my son was raggedy as fuck, but I didn't raise him raggedy, right? And so it's not always that. It's so many other dynamics that comes in. I am Jacinta said, I think Keke Palmer strategically placed cameras in her home to catch him hitting her so she has sole custody of her son. I believe it. I believe it, because think about it. And if she did do that, that was smart. Because think about it. If this has been going on over a year and we have never seen evidence, then yes, she probably did after she had her son to just so that she can have evidence. And if she did do that, Good for fucking Kiki, because a lot of people be like, I don't believe you. Did he really do that? You were shaking your ass on Usher. Maybe you deserved it. Blah, blah, blah. Shut these motherfuckers up. Record what's happening. All right. And move about. The one thing that I do like about Kiki Palmer is she does not get on social media and she don't say shit. That's why I was glad. I was shocked when her mama got on. That's when I knew this shit must be serious. Because Kiki don't say shit. Even on a talk show recently, when they asked her about her and Darius, she said, mind your business. That's what she said. She don't talk about her shit. So I believe that I am Jacinta. Juanita said, I'm Jacinta. I'm not built to accept people hitting up on me and talking reckless to me either. If you don't want your own parents to do it, why accept it from anyone else? Well, that's because you won't be able to answer that question, and I won't be able to answer that question. You know why, Juanita? Because we are not in Kiki's shoes or in the shoes of the person that's being abused. This is why we say mental illness is real, child trauma is real, adult trauma is real. People accept things in their life sometimes based on the trauma that they had. All right. Some people live in the fears of their traumas, and we don't know why Kiki is accepting this, right? And a lot of people will step up and go, if that was me, this would happen. If that was me, this was happening. I remember when that man put his hand down my pants, I didn't do shit. And all before that, I was like, if somebody try to touch me, I'm going to cut them. If somebody try to do this, I'm going to do that. If somebody try to do this, I'm going to do this. That man put his hand down my pants. I froze. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was traumatized. I didn't do none of the shit I said I would do if something like that happened to me.
Yeah.
None of it. And after it was over, I asked myself, why didn't I do anything? Why didn't I even scream? Because you don't know what is going to happen, how you are going to react when you are in these actual situations. We can always look at a situation from the outside and say, I would do this. Being in the situation is totally different. I'm just saying. Because I wouldn't have thought Kiki would, after she came out with the rap songs against him and talking slack in public, I wouldn't have thought she was getting her ass whipped. You never know. Go ahead, y'all. What you got so serious? It's Freestyle Friday. Whatever you guys stick on the wall.
She said she friend zoned somebody.
Oh, wait, let me go down. The older guy, about 57, tried to court me, but I friend zoned him. We speak a lot. He lives in Arizona. He wants an honest assessment about why I don't want to date him. How honest should I be? I did warn him, be honest.
Wait, y'all, are you in Arizona? Where are you?
Be honest. That's true, Ansel. You said the military. I tried to go in the military. I was trying to get into the Air Force, but I wouldn't sign custody over of my child during boot camp, so I couldn't go. You said that is be completely honest, and we may not be friends after. But why don't you want to date him? What's the reason? Because now I want to know.
She's in Virginia. He's super intentional and came out here to visit last year.
So why do you want to date him? I've been ran, girl, but should I be honest and grant his wish, or be diplomatic and spare his feelings even though he asked for it? Oh, shit. Cheryl said, oh, yep, it did. She has more footage than what she showed us on social media. Wait, y'all, why don't you want to date him? I live in Virginia, but he's super intentional and came out here to visit last year. I'd be scared.
That's still like 3/4 away across the country.
That's far. Like, how the fuck you date somebody in Arizona?
Right.
You know, can I ask a question? I'm going to get in trouble.
Oops.
When somebody tell you they a chef, right?
Mm-hmm. I already know where this is going. I can't with you.
They're a chef at NYU, right?
Mm-hmm.
NYU have chefs.
So they're learning?
What?
They're learning or they work there?
They work as a chef at
In
NYU.
in the cafeteria.
Do NYU have chefs?
Their food service probably does, yeah.
Are they chefs or cooks?
They can be chefs depending on their position.
Okay.
So there are executive chefs usually at Princeton has chefs.
Oh, they do?
Mm-hmm, that runs all of their dining halls.
See, it was a serious question. You thought it was a joke. No,
well, no, I thought you were going to say, and he cooked me something and it was terrible.
No. This guy, he said he was a chef at NYU. So I was like, is he a chef or is he a cook? And is there a difference? Like, would somebody be honest and just say they're a cook? Do we use the word chef loosely? He might be a chef. You just taught me something, Zen. I didn't know universities had chefs.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be, depending on what you're doing, because you have to meet. Chefs typically know like all the standards that has to be done, meaning that it's being run safely and everything's being done cleanly, and they have oversight of that.
Yeah,
it's not just cooking. It's about, it could be creating the menu, making sure the meals are balanced, making sure that they have the right nutritional requirements, things like that. There's a lot that goes into it.
Wait, y'all said she gave the reasons. Wait, too many to list. Oh, okay, here's the reasons. Okay, I missed that. Okay, here's the reasons why you don't want to date him. Divorced 4 times.
No, time out.
I'm done.
No.
I don't even want to know.
I'm not looking for number 5.
No, divorced 4 times. He takes no accountability for his role. He doesn't discipline his kids. Gambling problem, diabetes, neuropathy, epileptic. Oh,
and that's just for starters?
Wait a minute.
I mean, you could have stopped at divorce and I'd be done.
First of all, divorced 4 times. That's it. Okay, don't be Lori Harvey and me over here, the fuck here, and don't be Common and me over here with the changing of the of your women and your men every other couple of years. You said an epileptic. See, the diabetes I could deal with because that comes with age a lot of times, but epilepsy. Listen, I'm not judging people with epilepsy. But baby, the way my anxieties are, we will both be laid out in the street. If you have an epileptic episode, I'm going to have an anxiety attack and we both going to be laid out in the street. It's no way I can help you. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't. That would stress the fuck out of me because I'd be looking at them every 5 minutes like, you okay? You feel like you want to pass out? You feel like you get ready to have an epileptic seizure? I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I'm going to tell you, I'm very serious about that. I went to the doctor the other day and I had to tell my doctor that I passed out in the last doctor's office, right? Because he's about to do a procedure on me when I come back from Houston. This MF was like, okay, you have anxieties, obviously. I had to give him the history as to what happened to me with the hysterectomy or whatever. Yeah. And he sat there, looked at me like I was crazy with his hand over his mouth because he couldn't believe. He wrote me a prescription
for Valium.
Okay, when you come to the office, Valium, you take shits before you come to my office, and you take one when you leave because you ain't gonna be passing the fuck out here, and bring somebody with you. Okay, this is my life, ongoing ever since the surgery that I had. This is my life. I might pass out at any moment at a doctor's office, and so I couldn't deal with no epilepsy. I'm just being honest. That would be too much for me. I don't know, y'all. Be honest. Say to him, you don't even have to mention the illnesses. Just say, listen, I'm not interested in someone who's been divorced 4 times and move on.
There you go.
That's it. Don't even get into the illnesses because he can't control that. But he could have did something about them 4 fucking marriages.
Yeah, I'd be like, you seem to have a lot going on.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm looking for someone whose luggage is gonna match mine. And yours doesn't.
And so, because they're human beings, why do people think that's the same thing like pastors and shit like that? Why do y'all think that these people are living differently than everybody else? They're human beings. They get cheated on like everybody the fuck else. It happened every day. That's why when people start talking about when Lori Harvey news came out that her and damn Riz or whatever how you pronounce his name is no longer together. I love them together, but they're no longer together. Everybody was like, oh my God, another one bites the dust. I'm like, obviously she's not here for a long time. It's okay. They're like everybody. This shit happened every day. How many partners have y'all had? It's only because they live in a public eye that we're looking at them and calling them a hoe. How many partners have y'all had? How many motherfuckers y'all slept with just this year? Okay, I'm just saying.
Why are you calling people out?
I'm just saying because they. I'm just saying. Yes, I have to have someone come with me to the doctor, y'all, because the doctor is literally up the road and down the road, but too far for me to walk on volume. Pat said maybe he's a chef and he teaches the arts. My friend is a top chef in Bermuda and he teaches in the Bermuda College. Okay.
Yep.
Sous chef, head cook. Okay. So let me not be mean. Cheryl Lee said, better yet, y'all, on second thought, ask him to put a life insurance policy in your name. Oh! That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm just saying, if an old ass man right now tried to talk to me and I was with the shits, of course, if I was single and I was with the shits, that would be something I would ask for. I'd be like, listen, I need an insurance policy. I think that's fair. Okay. Well, anyway, y'all, it is 9:34. I have a 10:30 doctor's appointment, but I have an 11 o'clock meeting. So I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm going to pull this off. I want to cancel my meeting. But, this T1 project is really killing me. They're probably going to yell at me for canceling it, but I got to go to the damn doctor.
Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it.
No, I'm telling you, that's all I see up and down this timeline. Everybody love that hair. So you just got it redone? It looks fresh.
No.
You didn't? Mm-mm. It hasn't been done since the first time?
Oh no, it has, yeah, but I haven't been there in 2.5 weeks. I gotta go back. I have an appointment next week, I think.
It don't look like you need an appointment.
I just got this new leave-in conditioner, so it's really good. It gives a good shine. It hydrates it really well.
You said it hydrates it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it hydrates my hair.
It does, yes.
I love it.
Thank you. Let me put my jacket on. Let me see.
Yeah, put the jacket on so that we can see how you look before we leave.
Because I gotta go.
Wait, y'all said push the meeting back an hour. Yes, then do the shit. Yes, you look like you're gonna get the job. And what you gonna
do? It's Friday, so I don't want to look dressy.
Hi, my name is Zen.
How you doing?
What do you currently do, Zen? And why are you looking for
what's the name of this?
Why are you looking for a new opportunity, Zen? Why? Yes.
Because I need to get out of my house.
No, that's not what you're going to tell them. That's me.
Oh, no. I've already, this will be my 5th interview with this company.
Oh! Let me tell you how I cussed in my head. Planned Parenthood did that to me.
Well, it's not a bad thing. So, So a woman that I used to work for at my last job at my last bank, she is now at this bank. She's the one who told me about it. She's a friend now. Like we're like I don't consider her like a boss or whatever, but she said they have a position open. It's a direct to the chief risk officer, and this is what they're looking for. And I said, oh, okay. And she says, you know what? Why don't you apply for it? Because I think you would actually be a really good fit. So I read the job description, and totally everything's in my lane. And so I had to meet with my friend, and one of her colleagues, and then I had to meet with the another guy I used to work with at my last bank, who's also there. I had to meet with the chief compliance officer. I met with the chief risk officer already, and then that was back in September.
Okay.
And she was supposed to make a decision, but there was like a whole bunch of stuff that was going on, so she delayed. So now she's, I guess, revisiting everything, and my friend said she's trying to make the decision quick.
Oh, so you might get this. Oh, why is my
So
shit?
this is like my last chance to razzle-dazzle.
Yeah, it sounds like
I do, Deb. I do have an interview.
yes, it
Thank you,
sounds
Shirley.
like you're gonna get this. That's what it sounds like. I'm speaking it into existence for you. You know, Planned Parenthood did that to me, and I probably would have got that job too. Because the fifth interview was the the CISO who I had already met, who was also just hired at Planned Parenthood at the time. I had interviewed with him over the video.
Yeah.
And the fifth time, he was like, he wanted to meet me in person. So he was flying in. I had already been to the office 4 or 5 times. I was on vacation, and they called me, and I said, listen, he wants to come in and meet me in person. I was mad because I said, I told you guys I was on vacation. I told you guys I was traveling. I keep stopping to come and do these interviews, right? And then she said to me, this is what really turned me off. She said, oh, being that, all of the organization is fairly new, the new CISO revisited the job description and the salary range, and he lowered it. I said, don't call me no more.
No.
Don't call me no more. I said, because all these other interviews, you knew what my salary requirement was. I said, see, with Planned Parenthood, you're gonna give me my money up front because you guys don't give bonuses, you don't offer restricted stocks, you don't offer nothing. Y'all motherfuckers be having bomb threats and be at political events and shit like that. And if I gotta put up with all that, give me my money up front. I was not happy with their process and in their cheap ways. So that was my experience, but you sound like you got this job, Zen.
Well, we'll see. We shall see. And y'all, yes, the second interview still exists. It's not like this is I think this is a little bit different because it's a higher level position. I would be an executive, so they tend to go a little slower.
Yeah.
And the interview processes tend to be much bigger. The last time I had a interview for a job similar to this, I was in front of a panel of 10 people.
Well, I was getting ready to say at TD we did panels.
Yeah.
So, we do panels. We did panels at TD I'm at Broadridge now. I never really say the name of my company. I didn't really mean to say that, but that's the company I'm with now. But when I got there, I did about 3 interviews, but that was just for consultant. And then I was a consultant there for about a year, and then they offered me the job full time. So second interviews, those still exist, but like Zen said, depending on your position, depending on the monies that you're asking for, they might take you down a path, a couple more interviews, because our offer letters come in with guarantees. You know what I'm saying? So every year, whatever's in your offer letter, that's what the company, has promised to give you no matter what.
Yep.
You know, so as you get in higher positions, you know. Johnny, yes. The last time I was here, you had 399 subscribers. Now you have 408, right? I'm moving up. I'm moving up. That's in YouTube, right?
Everyone
I
counts.
need another 100. I need to get to 500, but we will get there. All right. And so then check in with me later and let me know how the interview went. I know you got it.
I will.
Right. And with that, y'all, I'm gonna send y'all out with some positive vibes because it's almost 10 o'clock and I gotta go and see what I'm doing with my meeting because I got to go to my GI doctor, you know, because
And don't forget to thumbs up before you leave.
yes, give me the thumbs up, all right? All right, y'all.
Get some more people. Thank
Yes.
you, Sarah.
And just keep in mind that in 4 more days, 6 more days, we will be in Houston, Texas, living it up. The itinerary is in Discord, y'all, on the travel.
Yeah, no one can read it.
You have to click it, and it opens up in the browser.
It shows up, for me, it shows everything black, so I don't know.
But if you double click it, try double clicking and it opens up.
All right.
I just did it because it does show black, but where's the channel?
Why it gotta be black?
I don't know. The fucking shit came up black.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for the compliments and the well wishes and the, you know, the luck. I need all that. Prayers helpful. Just pray that I am
You
able
guys
to
have
speak.
yeah. You guys have to double click it and a little thing pops up that says open in browser.
Yeah, it doesn't do that when you're on a phone or a mobile device.
Oh, so
Yeah.
how do I get it over to you guys?
What was it in?
It's
Travel
in Word.
tips?
Yeah, I put it in travel tips.
Open a browser.
So do I have to do it as
Here, I'll just do this.
Well, what did you do?
I'm gonna just take a screen print and dump it
That's
in
what
there.
I did.
All right, well, I'm gonna try it again.
Try it again and see if you.
I'm not sure I understand.
Because I wasn't talking to you.
I say that all the time.
Oh! How come yours came up? Bitches.
Because I'm good.
All right, guys. Zen reposted the itinerary so that y'all could see it. I'm going to have to. Y'all make me sick.
Pray for the fact that I can Superman swoosh, that I can speak, because sometimes my tongue gets tied when I'm trying to think and speak at the same time.
Okay. Oh, Johnny says swoosh your hair during the interview.
Got the good Superman swoosh hair, so you win off just as. So you win off just
that. Yep. With that
little. Gotcha. Okay.
With that little piece hanging.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that little piece hanging. All right, y'all. So Zen put the itinerary back in Discord so that y'all can read it. Please go take a peek at it so that you guys know exactly what's going on. All right. I'm going to have to do a screen print next time, but it's out.
Pajama party.
And the itinerary is not changing. So it is what it is, right? The only thing that we'll have to do is we'll be putting addresses in where there's no address. For Thursday, we owe 2 addresses, one for the happy hour and one for the pajama party. And then we owe the beach house address, right? So 3 addresses we own. We'll update that in Discord. All right. Yes. Thank you, Zen. And with that, sexy Zen, go on off to your interview. Thank you for co-hosting this morning. All right. That profile was even hot.
Stop. All right. Goodbye. Thank you, Tab.
Hugs and love. Good luck. Thank you guys for joining Freestyle Friday. I will see y'all next week. This weekend, I'm going to be busy preparing for Houston. I cannot fucking wait. All right. I got to have my suitcase packed this weekend. I'm very anal about packing in advance. I got to get this box sent out to Debbie's house as soon as possible. I have all the games, all the gifts, everything organized. I'm waiting for one more thing that was supposed to get delivered last night. Hopefully it's downstairs in my lobby, and then I can ship everything out by tomorrow. All right. So we are in like Flynn, Houston, here we come. And in the meantime, between time, give me the thumbs up. And no matter how low you feel, you can still what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Yep.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Uh-huh.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
What?
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come back Monday, y'all. Peace and love. Get this message on the way out. What? Hey, hustle hard. What? I've been doing shit my way or the highway. Y'all getting the whole song this morning. Hey, hey, Aquanda. Hey, anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient. Just believe what? With the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Hey, come on. Hey, I never answer to no, man. I still go, 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 go. Hey, y'all get the whole song today. Yeah.
You got a mind, but even that could change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in the brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts and put them to a game.
Come on.
Take the best thoughts and put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain.
Never slow yourself down, you can do some more.
Push past all the pain and you find it.
Hey,
Open it up and finally it's
have a
gone.
good day,
You
Jay.
can never do before.
What?
And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer to no, man. I still go. Peace, y'all. I'm out. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Zen, good luck. You got this. Love. I'm